Hey everyone, welcome back to another awesome review. Today we're in Indonesia, flying on one of the most requested carriers, one of my buddies, Avis. And today we're flying Aeronesia. Of course, it's check-in, and I'm really amazed about the check-in technology. They actually took a MediaTek SCI and basically just performed it better by implementing it here. To be honest, I really like this way how they do it. Of course, today we're flying economy. There's no way we're getting Nesia Plus because I don't have the Robux for business. Check-in is done. Let's go. Today we're flying in Jakarta, Indonesia. We're flying to a city in Surabaya, so it should be a nice experience flying out there. Of course, there's a manual check-in counter, but since we already hammered through all of these stuff, and I was kind of surprised today we're flying on Aeronesia because usually before I've flown with them in the past, nothing much to review. But overall today, I'm happy to review them again. Of course, the airport is quite big, but there's a bit of a lag issue coming with over the guys at Aeronesia. I think it's probably because the airport optimization wasn't loading well, but overall I don't think it's too bad. A lot of the guys are running in very poor performance, but I think it's either the server connection wasn't too well. Of course, we arrive at our gate, and waiting outside our gate is one of Aeronesia's newest aircraft. This is one of their new Boeing 737 MAX-10, and surprisingly it's a really nice livery from them. It looks simple at first, but when you do it in CSG, this livery is a complex mess, but overall the design and livery, it looks really amazing. I actually really like this livery. Of course, the aircraft is going to be our ride today, so let's head on board our MAX-10 to see this unique experience. Boarding has commenced for everyone, including business class and economy. Today we're just walking down the jet bridge to the 737 MAX-10 will take us to Balikpapan. Of course, it was kind of slow down because everyone's pushing around and they're just kind of like observing the new airplane at first. And yeah, here it is. This is the business class, which is Nesia Plus. I wish I could sit there, but probably next time I will review Nesia Plus. And we're flying in economy. This is my seat today. Of course, we have, a nice in-flight entertainment. Aeronesia is one of the many carriers that have their own custom-built in-flight entertainments. And judging on this, their in-flight entertainment is really nice. I mean, I have reviewed a couple of IPs in the past. This one is a really nice custom-made system with their own inbuilt cameras. Now, this is custom in-house, so, I'm really surprised they would do this. So it's just loading on their systems and, we're playing some games. And yeah, overall, it is a really nice IP system. While we are here chilling around, let's just wait until we reach cruising altitude for the meal service on today's flight. By the way, the MAX-10 do have sound, so I already cut down the music so you guys can hear the symphony of the MAX-10 roar during takeoff and landing to give you guys that really good, realistic experience. turns out this in-flight entertainment do have movies, and surprised to me that video on Roblox is kind of unique because like most IFPs, you got the games, maps, and all the stuff, but overall this is a really nice IFP. Small notice, the tray table does work in economy, so yeah, that's a really nice change. Alright, time for the meal service. Of course, we have the menu for today, which you got some really nice Indonesian dishes and a few drinks, including coffee and tea on board. So let's get our new, I think there's like a nasi goreng rendang, but I wanted to try the, like I think it was like soto ayam, which is really nice. I want to try that. And after, wait for a bit, Avis grabbed me the meal. Now, technically, Avis is trying using the chat, but because we're chat restricted, we couldn't really see our messages, so we had to use Discord DMs to get the message. And here's the meal, and wow. It's a really nice. Oh, well, Avis did add eating animations in, and now I accidentally inhaled a meal. Overall, the quality is really nice. So I think the tray design overall is really cool. So yeah. Although the good news, I did ask Avis for the new meal option as well. So I just offered to ask him a second meal, which is a nasi goreng. Actually, it was nasi lemak. Here's the nasi lemak. Overall, the design of the meal, I think it was really nice. Now, most of the meal trays are pretty much standardly average, but these guys really cooked well with their meal trays in economy. And I do like the simplicity design of how the meals is, including the little cover that you click and then the top cover pops off. And it's not a surprise. I do enjoy it. And for me, I really like the design of the meals on board today's flight. Here's the overall review of Aeronesia's 737 MAX-10 flight. As for starters, the check-in experience was really solid. I don't think there's too much to blame, but it's just that the check-in was done by an SCI. But thankfully, their tech integration was really nice, so I kind of give the support for Avis for this. The airport itself was really good. It was really nice and sizable, although there are a bit of connection issues. I don't know if it's either Avis or Roblox's fault. Could be between the connections because both of us are running on the same server with low ping, but it could be a connection issue happening between both sides of the area. Now, as we get into the main stuff, including the boarding and the MAX-10, the aircraft itself was pretty detailed, and it was one of Kotek's own airplanes. The seat experience was really nice. I will really know that they do have all the bare bones for an economy class, like animated table and, working IFE. But thankfully, this flight was a really solid flight on their MAX-10. The meal service is where Avis really took the case. While most airlines are focused on the heavy detail, Avis is making sure that its details were really great. I think from all the meal trays and drinks I got from his airline, it's a really solid experience. I don't believe it's a bad flight. It's a really strong flight that I do like to enjoy. Now, for the service on board, I think they were really great. Now, it's a staff shortage. Avis does most of the service, but I do respect him for taking up this just because, a lot of us were dealing with these shortages every day and not a lot of staff would join in flights. While this may seem like not so ordinary, I do believe this experience on board Aeronesia's 737 MAX-10 flight was really solid. That, this flight really delivered way above my expectation. Really enjoyed, and I'm glad I was, part of this fun experience together with the guys, and it was my return to ROAF. So this flight with a big heart, I give them a 10 out of 10. Solid on everything. A lot of areas are just really great. And you know, Avis is there. He's gonna be helping improve Aeronesia slowly, and I'm happy for that. So yeah, congrats Aeronesia. You guys did really great. Join up for their wide body flights someday. Alright, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching Virtual Reviews, and today's review is on Aeronesia's 737 MAX-10 flight. Overall, for my experience, it is a great time for me to enjoy flying with them. I'm happy that they really improved overall, despite, everyone was hitting with the dead brake and things, but I'm glad that these guys are doing really great. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below for more reviews, subscribe to the channel for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!